I'm LJ,
What's cracking, y'all? It's Stevie Nicks.
and we're Knicks fans.
And welcome to Knicks Anonymous.
Myself, and I think we see Willis coming out.
Pass break to Walt Frazier. Frazier then slows it down. Is picked up by Jerry West at the top of the post. Reed.
The New York Knicks.
Here's David Stern
for
with the
their first
announcement.
pick, select Patrick Ewing.
Bernard looking for 50, and he's got it. Back-to-back 50-point games for Bernard King.
Anthony for three.
Bang! That one goes down, and the game is tied.
Houston ducks under. Got it. 1/8 left. Lynn puts it up.
Bang! Jeremy Lin from downtown.
Johnson cuts left. Now fires a three. It is good, and he's fouled. It counts, and he is fouled.
Barrett drives down. This time finishes with authority.
What is going on, Knicks Anonymous family? Welcome back to another episode of
Knicks Anonymous.
Knicks Anonymous, episode
75. Again.
75 again. So technically it's supposed to be episode 76, but last week Zoom did us completely dirty, and hopefully it doesn't do us dirty anymore.
Yeah, we don't want to do 75 part 3. So
No, I do not. Excuse me, I'm burping all over the place.
the trilogy.
The trilogy.
The trilogy of terror.
And yo, honestly, when it comes to movies and trilogies, usually the other two are not as good as the first one. So hopefully we don't make it that far. Because the first recording was actually pretty lit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was a great episode we recorded, not for nothing.
Yeah.
So hopefully we
That
can
one
match
would that one
energy.
would have been fitting for 75, but let's see if we can top it.
No, we could no, we are gonna top it because that's what we do. We excel.
Damn right.
We excel. Shout out to the Knicks Anonymous family. Thank you for always being there with us throughout the entire road. Stevie, tell the new people where they can find us.
Sure thing. Follow us on Instagram and Knicks Anonymous. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. Also Knicks Anonymous. You can also find us on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Breaker, and Spotify. Or simply Google us.
Yes, sir. And in all the our social medias on our Instagram and our Twitter, there is a link in the bio. You can click that link and it will give you all the different apps that we are on. Shout out to the merch coming soon. We did order the pins. Isn't that right, Stevie?
Yes, sir. They're coming in.
The order
They are
has
coming,
been
and they look pretty
confirmed.
dope, man. Shout out to my boy Man for that, man. He came through in the clutch.
Shout out to Man for sure. Yo, so we'll definitely so stay tuned on the social media for sure so you can updates. They may go fast. You never know. So get yours before they go.
They look pretty
Um,
sick, man, from what I saw.
Oh
They're
yeah, I'm
pretty-
excited. I haven't seen them yet, Knicks Anonymous. So I'm
Oh, check
actually,
your DM.
Oh shit, there you go. All right, so there you go.
You get a chance. Check your DM. I sent a picture to you.
So I will definitely see. I'm not. I might do like a sneak peek. I don't know. Apparently I'm terrible at keeping secrets. So
I think we should wait. I think we should wait till they come and we get the first look at them.
first looks. Okay, I agree. So interesting week of basketball. Honestly, before we even get into the week of basketball, you're probably wondering how me and Stevie are smiling as Knicks fans. Well, it's because we are happy, humble people, and we're
And we're happy to be here.
Yeah, and
Pretty
no
much.
matter what happens, we always see the positive of things because it's not as serious as Knicks fans think it is. As usual, we're not really those type of overreactors. Although I almost was for that Brooklyn game. I almost lost my fucking brain. And yeah, and it wasn't good. But
I lost it, bro.
I
I
did
think I
lose.
lost it today. Today, I think today was worse than Brooklyn, believe it or not. But I'll get into I'll get into why later.
Yeah, so let's just jump straight into this, man. There's a lot to talk about. So first thing on the list, we got quickly being the talk of the town lately in terms of trade rumors. It seems like a lot of teams, no teams have been named yet, but it seems like they said a variety of different teams are interested in quickly. So how do you feel about that? And do you think we should at least give an open ear to what people have to do?
Well, we should always give an open ear. You know what I mean? Because you never know what they're offering. It doesn't hurt to listen. You know, it is a business. But at the same time, I personally like Quickly. I don't think we should trade him. At least not yet. You never know. We still
Okay,
have
so
time to get better.
So feelings aside, because you said you like him, do
Okay,
you
feelings
think
aside.
he's actually what we need now, or do you think we could possibly get something better for his position?
Like I said, that all depends on what they're offering. Like I said, I like Quickly. But at the same time, you got to listen. It's still a business. You know what I mean? I would prefer for him to stay because I like his role off the bench. He's pretty good off the bench. Yeah, he's had his bad games this year, but so has every other Nick from what it looks like. So I won't get too down on him like that, man. He's still young. Quickly's what, like 22, 23, around that area?
Probably
Like,
younger.
yeah, what I mean? I could be off, but they're all our squad is still young, man. Like, but we're talking Quickly right now.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think this is news in all honesty. Because like what would be news
It's
is if
just
they said,
confirmed. That's what it is. Like it was all
that's what I mean, but, like,
speculation.
no, like even the headline isn't like grabbing to me because like they're saying like teams are calling the Knicks about Quickly. Okay, cool. But news would be if the Knicks were actually offering him.
That's true.
Know what I
That's
mean?
true. So I think it's more so like because it used to just be speculation. Like people were like, "Oh, we should, get rid of Quickly," or like maybe we should look into possibilities. And now they're making it known that people are indeed interested in possibly making a move for Quickly. So like you said, I definitely agree with you. It all determines on what we get. I don't think Quickly is in any position to where we actually just need to get rid of him as if like he's not doing anything for the team. I like to call this the Randall effect because the same thing that happened with Randall last year is what's happening to Quickly now.
Yeah, a lot of our fans soured on Quickly this year. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
I mean, I kind of know what happened because there were a couple of times where he phased teammates out. Maybe that's what's turning people off. But damn, bro, a lot of people soured on him. I didn't think it would get to that because Quickly was one of the more popular ones last year.
Honestly, I think it's just more so his play. He has had a pretty slow start this season. He is kind of struggling trying to find his game a little bit. So, but like you said, he does have bad games, and that does come with being young. So this inconsistent stretch is only due to him still being, so young in the league. So I feel like people are still like going a little too hard on him. In terms of like getting rid of him, just be like in order to get rid of somebody, same goes with Randall, but we'll get there. In order to get
everybody,
yeah, in order to completely get rid of somebody, that means like Evan Fournier. Yeah, let's get rid of him. Let's completely get rid of him. He has no part on this team. That is somebody you can get rid of 110%. Quickly has not done anything to earn that kind of disrespect in terms of like, oh yeah, we just get rid of him like nothing.
That's
Like we're not
That's
gonna
true.
lose anything.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So
But if we get rid of Fournier, we got to get shooting back.
not for nothing. There's talks of we might get Bullock back.
Really? I would take Reggie Bullock back. He will help on the perimeter defense.
There's sources say that he's actually doing way better on offense, and he's still doing great on defense.
He's on Dallas still, right?
Yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't mind taking Fournier.
Maybe.
At least I hope not.
Maybe. I wouldn't mind Bullock back. Bullock was good for us. He played pretty good ball, and Tibbs loves him.
defense heavy. So in terms of the Quickly thing, I think Knicks Anonymous is standing ground that we should definitely keep Quickly for the time being. But I do agree that we do need to keep an open year because at the end of the day, it is a business, and I'm sure there are things that we could probably acquire that we could actually, use maybe in terms, maybe like in terms of picks, maybe we could be stocking up for something in the future. You never know. So that's all the job of Leon, and we're gonna let Leon do what Leon has been doing. So,
And
moving
just to
on.
throw it out there, not for nothing,
What's up?
this shows that our players actually have value. Because remember, the narrative was out there at one point that, the Knicks can't make deals because none of their players have no value. Well, there you have it, y'all. They're calling us about our players.
They're calling us. We're not calling them.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, we're not in as bad of a position as you think.
We still have a lot of power. We still have the money. I think we're still the third in salary cap. We still got the money. We have the assets. And I heard little birdie around the social webs is telling us that the Knicks are actually stocking up for something big. We don't know what, but they're looking for more picks than anything instead of players. They're looking for like a OKC kind of thing, but not up to their extent because OKC got like picks for like 7 years.
They OD. Yeah, they did too much.
They
They did a little too much.
Yeah, so it's not on them level, but the Knicks are definitely looking at something that we aren't in line with them yet because they, 'cause we know how Leon likes to keep things in house, which is perfectly fine with Knicks Anonymous. We got nothing wrong with that. I
Yep.
always feel like you should never know never let them know your next move. Always keep shit confidential, and this is how it's supposed to be. We are just fans. They are the businessmen. We react after they make their decision. We have yes, we can have a say in our opinion, but at the end of the day, our opinions do not matter because we do not make the decision. So we gotta let them make the best decision possible. They have the analytics, they have the people around them, they know what they're doing, or at least we trust that they know what they're doing. And so far, Leon Rose has yet to prove us wrong. So let us trust the man that has got us here. Now, when I mean got us here, let's roll on to the next topic at here. So a lot of people saying we're trash, but people are saying we're average. Those, sir, are two different fucking things. Okay? Are we trash or are we average, Stevie?
Oh man, I would say for today we were trash. We were trash.
No,
today,
like
bro.
overall.
Overall,
Yes, overall.
as of right now, I would say we're average. I would say we're average. Because what happened today, we'll get into it later. I just want to throw something in there, is that they had better young prospects than we do. I'll get into what I think about that. I was gonna say something, but I'll get into that later.
Go
Just
ahead.
to throw that out there. So I would say we're average. We don't have bad young prospects, but you can't lie. Like they got Giddy, they got
Alexander.
Yes, Alexander. Those two are better than, let's be real. They're better than IQ.
Majority
and,
of our bench.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So they had better prospects than we do.
Like we
Well,
said, we
I-
have a lot of B players. So that
Yeah.
means we're average.
Exactly, which is the point. We're average. I wouldn't say we're trash. I mean, well, as of right now, let's see how the season goes, bro. Because this coming week, gonna be pretty interesting, and we'll get into that later as well. But I would say we're average, bro. Like there's still positives on the team despite the dumb, how the fan base feels. Jalen Brunson's playing good ball. It turns out he was a good acquisition. I can celebrate that at least.
Thanks to who? Leon Rose.
Exactly. Obi's had his bad moments, but for the most part, he's been playing well this season. Just like everybody else. Like I can't really get down on everybody, dude. Like I think we're exactly where we need to be, or where I thought we would be.
Which is why we're average.
Yeah, I'm still running with my prediction of 44 wins. I'm still running with that, bro.
That's actually above. That's above average.
But, bro, when we get shit together, you really think we're not going to surprise any of the winning teams? You think we're not going to win at least one or two against them?
Because I don't think we're finishing the season with Fournier. I don't think that's happening. I don't see that happening.
No, that's what I'm saying. Changes are going to be made, bro. As far as like that goes, we know some team out there needs shooting. There's a contender out there that wants shooting. Well, in some cases, the Lakers, they could use shooting, but they're not contenders. So,
That's true.
and yeah, I would take a later pick from them because they ain't got no picks this year.
Yeah, I think we go for picks in terms of because I feel like the Knicks are trying to like really focus and hone in on something, which is perfectly fine. But now it's just speculate. Now it's just back to speculations and rumors on what they actually want and need. We said on the other episode that didn't quite make the cut because of Zoom. We said that we actually need a dominant number 2. I still stick to that.
Me too. I agree.
I feel like we need that guy at the 2 spot, like a Alexander or something like that, So maybe they're looking for that somewhere down the stretch. And I listen, we have all the time in the world, right? We have been in the dirt. Now we're at average. So when you look at it like that, we pretty much can stay here for a little bit and try to pick the pieces and really break it down to like what we need to actually be above average. Because we went from shit to average. So where do we go from average? Above average. If we go in the way that we've been going, because we've been progressing. We were shit, now we're average. This is how it works. Baby steps. You climb the ladder with one step at a time. You don't fucking skip steps to climb up a ladder. We went from below average to now we are now in the process to looking at things that can take us above that, that average rate. So everyone needs to relax. I get
It's
it.
a pretty good way to look at it.
It's a great way to look at it. It should be the only way to look at it.
'Cause, yeah, you know what it is, bro? Like, I'm gonna have to go back 2 years for this. That season brought up a lot of people's hopes, bro, including ours. Let's be real.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for last year being the letdown it was, and it wasn't even that big of a letdown, to be honest, because like there were games we lost due to like us not having good point guard play. I still believe that this season, despite the fact how things are going right now, the possibility will be there that we're going to win some games that we should lose because of good point guard play. This is just the beginning of the year, man. Like, yeah, it was bad this week. Don't get it twisted. Today got me mad personally. I was more mad about today than Brooklyn. And like I said, I've said that 2 or 3 times.
I want to know
get into
why,
that later.
Because Brooklyn got me fucking shook, bro.
Today was different for me, bro. It was different. Like, it didn't feel as bad as Brooklyn did for me. I don't know why.
So when we get to today's game, I'm gonna let you have the floor, bro. I gotta hear this.
But yeah, to answer the question, yeah, we're average. There's nothing wrong with that.
I agree.
I'd rather be average than below average. I've said that many times, dude. There's nothing wrong with average, man. The average man can be successful.
I agree. I don't think we're trash. I think we're just average. Being trash is like, the Orlando Magics, and they're not even that trash. They're just, trying to figure shit out. But if you want to talk trash though, that's who it is.
At this moment, though.
At this moment.
At any moment, they could, including for this season, they can put it together because they got a lot of young pieces, same way we do. Who's to say we won't go on one of them streaks we did from 2 years ago?
Bro, the Magic beat the undefeated
Warriors.
Bucks.
They beat the Warriors this past week.
And they beat the Bucks.
Oh, did they?
They beat the undefeated Bucks.
They're the ones. Oh, wow. Wow, I didn't peep that.
I didn't even know they beat the Warriors. They beat the Warriors?
Yeah, but I won't lie. They didn't have Steph Curry. But at the end of the day, still.
Yeah. I want no excuses. None of that. But, you know what I mean? So, I can't even say they're trash. Like, everybody's pretty average. So, it's like average versus average. The only ones that we know that are just above average are, I'll say, Cleveland, the Bucks. I would say the Celtics are average, not for nothing. They are the favorite somehow to win, but
they are the Eastern Conference champs. I'm just saying.
Huh?
They are the Eastern Conference champions. I'm just saying.
No, I know. I get that. But from what I saw and what they have, it kind of just seems like they're just banking all on Tatum. And I don't think you're going to get far doing that. That's just me personally. I could be completely wrong. But, okay, so moving on. We're not trash. We're average. All right, Knicks Anonymous family, we are average. It's okay to be average. It is not okay to be comfortable. I could say that. When we are average, it's okay. We could just, we could sit here and think about shit. But at some point, things need to change, and we're gonna get into that as the show progresses. Shout out to Knicks Anonymous family yet again. We love you guys.
Thanks for listening, y'all. Thanks for sticking with us, by the way.
That's a fact. We definitely love you guys. Love talking Knicks with you guys. We are still working on the Discord shit. We're gonna start doing testing soon on that, so we could actually get you guys on to the show. So next topic at hand, we have the Knicks fan base's favorite player. We have Julius Randle. Now, what about Julius Randle, you may ask? We have a lot of Julius Randle slander since the beginning of the season. Yes, since the beginning of the season. The Knicks fan base seems to be extremely butthurt for the thumbs down situation because nobody can tell me that they are mad at Randle because of his play. Because I got numbers here that will show you his play is the reason why we're actually winning games. But so
I want to hear this. This should be good.
Listen,
I didn't see this coming. You didn't tell me this was gonna be on the script.
No, I don't have all the numbers. I didn't go his whole average. Because you could do that for anything. I only looked up his games for this week. Because I did the same thing for last week. But it didn't, the Zoom shit.
Copy.
So
okay.
I'm going to do the same thing now. Right?
Got you.
Okay, so a lot of people are claiming that Julius Randle is the offense is still running through Julius Randle, and and with that being said, it affects his teammates negatively, especially RJ. A lot of people saying RJ and Randle cannot coexist. They say Randle actually makes RJ worse. So in that argument, the Knicks fan base is actually correct. Not that he makes RJ worse, but Randle does take the most shots. This week alone, he took 114 shots to RJ's 80. So that's pretty much 20 plus more shots than RJ. But it would be different if his percentage was not adding up to the amount of shots that he was taking.
Okay.
Now that's efficiency and consistency, right? Okay.
Okay, I'm listening.
So we're just gonna go through the week real quick, and we're gonna go through what Randle has done, right? So in the Wolves game, he went 9 of 14 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, finished with 31 points. We lost that
All right,
game.
he had 8 threes against the Wolves.
Huh?
Yeah, I think he had 8 threes against the Wolves.
No, he had.
My bad, 4 threes. Why did I say 8? Nope, my bad. See, there I go looking at the wrong game. I'm sorry, y'all.
He went 2
My
of 5.
mistake. You sure? Yeah, 8 threes in one of them games. Yeah, he had
He
8
went-
threes against the Wolves, my guy.
He did?
Yeah, he went ham on them. He like showing up against them Kentucky boys.
Oh shit! So what game was I looking at?
I think he was looking at the Brooklyn game. I did the same thing just now.
Oh shit! So hopefully I didn't get the things wrong. Oh no. No. Damn it, Steve. You should have just left it. Anyway.
I gotta help, bro. He was
Yo,
all right.
good.
Look, he had 8 threes. I'm gonna help you with that. He had 8 threes against Brooklyn. 8 threes against Minnesota, 4 threes against Brooklyn. He had against Detroit
He had 0.
0 threes.
And Thunder he went 3 of 6. Okay, so let's start over here. So the Nets. So let's go to the Nets. Nets he went 7 of 15 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3, finished with 24 points. Pistons went 8 of 18, 0 for 7 from 3, 21 points. Thunder he went 7 of 14 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. So for the most part, he pretty much is over 50%, or not over 50. I'll say he's like
shooting pretty well.
he's
Shot
like-
pretty well this week.
he's like 44% pretty much. I'm not good with averages, but I'll give him 44 to 43%
Not
overall.
bad. It's not bad.
RJ Barrett. He went 7 of 18. So in the Wolves game, Randle went 9 of 14. Barrett went 7 of 18.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely shot more than Randle and missed more. You know what I mean?
I hear you, my guy. Go ahead, continue.
Hold on.
I'm hearing
on.
you. I'm
And
with
then
you.
he went 3 of 7 from 3.
That's good for RJ. That's great actually for RJ.
That's good. Okay, so the Nets, 7 of 15 from Randle from the field. RJ, 5 of 14 from the field.
Not good.
Nets, 4 of 8 from 3. That's for Julius. Nets for RJ, 2 of 4. Half,
That's good. That's good.
Half.
That's good.
but from the field we have problems. So far, Randle has had two better games than RJ has.
I mean, since this is where everybody wants to go, we might as well go there.
We're going
You know
there.
what I mean?
I don't like to put people. I'm not putting them against each other on accident. This is just so people can stop fucking bullying Randle as if he's like the biggest problem on the team. He's actually the biggest solution.
I wouldn't say he's the biggest solution, but he's not the problem the way everybody says he is. Like,
Okay,
yeah, but continue your point. Continue your point.
Yeah. So okay, the Detroit game is gonna actually debunk my point because Randle actually
Yeah,
had a
I know.
bad
I
game.
was watching.
Yeah. So 8 of 18 for Randle, 10 of 17 for RJ, 0 of 7
that
for
game.
Randle, 3 of 8 for Barrett. Not a good shooting night, but almost good. Pretty much almost perfect, almost. So Thunder, which was today, 7 of 14 from the field for Randle, 2 of 10 for RJ, 3 of 6 for Randle from the 3, 0 of 2 for RJ, and RJ finished with 4 points.
They sat him for a while in the second half, though, in his defense.
And in Tibbs' defense, it's because he thought RJ was gonna keep doing shit.
I mean,
Now, would I much rather him than Fournier on the court? Yes. But we're gonna get there.
I mean,
So-
yeah, I hate to say that you're right. You're right.
But so with these numbers right here, we're just with this week alone. One, you can see it's distributed equally. RJ takes almost the same amount of shots as Randall does. So the offense is clearly not running through him. It's just running through who's the most consistent. And if you look at Randall's stats throughout the fucking season, you can see, yes, he's had like maybe 5 out of how many games he played? 11?
I don't think he's missed any games yet, as far as I know.
No, not missed. I mean, like in terms of bad games, out of 11, I would say he probably had about
Maybe
three or
two.
three or
Two or
three.
three.
I'll say 3. I'll say 3 bad games.
The Brooklyn game,
The Pistons game,
Pistons game,
which he didn't really do too bad. He just didn't shoot good from 3.
and I won't lie, man. I don't like the criticism that Randall gets a lot, but I won't lie. One thing that people are right about is he's lazy on defense.
That's true. That's 100%
I'll
true.
agree to that. Because he's had bad moments where he just let people walk by. And from what I see, he has the ability to, I won't say he's a great shot blocker, but he's had a few highlight blocks this year. At least for him. You know what I mean? So the capability's there. So there's been times you just let people walk by and you could have got the block, bro. Come on, Randall, we defend you.
And even on bad losses, Randall is still on the top of that leaderboard. And people will say the reason why he's at the top, people will literally have the argument to say that what was it that I called you about? People say that, oh my God, what was it? People say that, Randall has as many points as he does at the extent of hurting the team in terms of like his volume shooting. So basically everybody's doing bad. So people are saying that Randall is saying, fuck you, fuck everybody on the court. It's my time. That's what people see. I don't know how you see that because he finishes almost every game with 5 assists.
That's a fact.
He's averaging 4, I think.
Let me check that since you bring that up.
He's averaging, I think, 3 or 4. So
Go ahead, keep talking.
yeah, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna talk my shit
yeah,
because
yeah. So like you got a lot of your chest, bro.
I'm gonna talk my shit because, bro, I want everybody to realize I was #1 Randall hater.
Averaging 3.5. That's still good.
That's lit.
Well, power forward, that's pretty good.
Judging by the fact that his roles actually decreased.
Yep. He only, and remember I predicted that too. I said if his role decreased, he's still gonna be efficient. I mean, excuse me, he has the chance to be efficient because he hasn't been efficient so far. Well, on and off. You know what
He's
I
been
mean?
consistent. He just needs to bring the efficiency into it.
Yes, I agree. I'll say
He's-
that.
He
I'll
needs
say
to bring
that.
the efficiency, which is fine because he is still the offensive recently he's been getting more involved down low in terms of like really fighting and getting more aggressive, which I like about it. So, listen, I was Stevie. Anybody could tell you, under Wayne Ellington was Julius Randle.
You
Okay,
call him the fidget spinner.
the fidget spinner. All right. The fidget spinner was born here on Knicks Anonymous. I don't care what anybody says. We were jacking it first. If you hear anybody call Randall a fidget spinner, they heard it from here because nobody was calling him that until I was.
That's a
calling him
fact.
that.
That's a fact. I don't want. Yeah, I don't want to.
I know that's a fact. That's a fact 100%. Take it from the hater himself. Randall has his issues, but he is not the problem, and we will suffer if we get rid of him offensively.
You know what's crazy? I was thinking about today. I was thinking about calling you and telling you there's an episode I want you to look into. Remember last year that we had that game? I forgot who we played, but Randall was out and everybody was hyped. Obi Toppin was getting the start. And that game we looked completely
I think he
lost.
finished with like 4 points that game or some shit like that.
Not even about Obi. The whole team looked lost, bro. You know, maybe Brunson will help with that now that he's here. You know, hypothetically speaking, should that happen? I remember. We gotta find that episode, bro.
I remember
Matter of
that.
fact, the title of the episode was something. Is Julius Randle the problem? I believe something along those lines. So that episode's not gonna be too hard to find.
No. Okay, I think I know what you're talking.
We've
I
said
think
this
that was
before.
definitely last year.
Yeah. So I think, hypothetically speaking, should we get rid of Julius Randle? He could potentially be one of the moves that everybody's gonna be like, well, depending on what we get for him, depends. You know,
It
'cause
does
like I
it
said,
does
it's
it does
business. If you get a
depend.
good deal, then you move him. You don't just get rid of him. Like everybody say, like trade him for a bag of chips, quote unquote. I understand it's just jokes, but still, by
Listen,
that they mean you trade him for picks.
I want to
Nah, you
I
don't
want
trade him for picks.
to
You gotta
put in
get something back.
to put in perspective how bad the Randall slander has got. I'm gonna read you a tweet. I'm gonna read you a nice tweet. It says, "Did Randall just throw up his hands at RJ because he inbounded the ball to Brunson instead of him?"
What game was this?
I don't even know.
When
I
was
don't
the tweet?
care.
When was the tweet?
The tweet was I don't know, it's screenshotted. So the day of. So whenever that day was, it was yesterday.
So he was probably talking about Friday's game.
Who,
So
who was Friday's game?
Pistons. So out of
Pistons.
everything in that game, that's what you got out of it? Knicks fans are weird.
I mean, like, for you to really just look at somebody all day to the point where you know what they're doing every second, that's a little weird, bro. It's a little stalkish if you ask me. Like, you're at that point not even a Knicks fan. You're a Randall fan, a
Not
hard
even a
body
Randall
Randall
fan.
fan.
You're a Randall hater.
No, you're a fan. You're a fan, bro. He has Julius Randle posted. You know what it is? That dude probably bought a Randall jersey, and like now he's feeling a little like embarrassed, and now he's feeling a little insecure. So now he has to take his anger out on Randall.
I guess.
I don't know,
Could
man.
be.
That's a lot for somebody that claims that they're a Knicks fan and that they cheer their team on. That is a lot of hate for it to be cheering. And for those of you on YouTube, I'm not making this shit up. You can see the tweet right there. Knicks fan base is out of hand. Like, who would want to play here, Stevie? Who would really want to come here and deal with this shit?
I said that for a while, bro. Like, criticism is cool as long as it's warranted, bro. But once it evolves into slander and borderline hate, bro, like that's unacceptable, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Depending on what the player did. Yeah, like there's certain instances in sports history where some guys got hated for whatever reason. But this shit is ridiculous, bro. I'm sorry.
And New Yorkers claim they're so hard, and they're letting a thumbs down from last year still live rent free in their head.
Bro, when that first happened, I said that was nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, it wasn't a good move. It wasn't a smart move on his part. I get it, but still, it wasn't that serious.
Dude, you can't tell me that's the only reason why people don't hate him. That's the only reason why. His play, obviously, we've literally just went over why his play is not the problem.
I mean, again, we're not saying he's perfect. Has his moments where he gets me pissed off. I like the guy.
He's a lot of dumb shit. He does.
He does, especially on the defensive end. You know what I mean? He's gotten better on the offensive side. You know what I mean? Yeah, he has his moments, but he's gotten better for the most part. Now his lapses seem to be on defense.
His turnovers have actually,
as I said, I agree to that with the Randall, critics. That's the truth. But a lot of the stuff that y'all holding on to, in my opinion, are just like old narratives. And like Knick fans like to hold on to old narratives. Like the narrative is out there that Dolan's still ruining the team. Dude, I haven't heard from Dolan in years. That's great. Once you hear from Dolan, then you know it's bad. I say this all the time to Knick fans, bro. This isn't bad right now. Yeah, we had 2 ugly losses this week and 1 win we pretty much kind of sort of didn't deserve because we almost gave it away. Dolan hasn't stepped in.
Like we said on TikTok, Knick fans are addicted to that malarkey.
Yeah, bro. Dolan hasn't stepped in. Once Dolan steps in, that's when you panic. And I guarantee you, when Dolan steps in, that's when you're going to see Knicks Twitter light up. Think it's lit now? All right. You know what I mean? Like,
it's only getting started.
Yeah, man.
Knick fans, relax. Jesus. For the love of God, just relax, Knick fans. Just stop it. Just take a deep breath. All right. Like we just said, we're average, not trash. So let's treat it as such. Okay. We could be way worse. Way worse.
Now this week's
Way
gonna tell the
worse.
story. I ain't gonna lie. We'll get into that later because we always talk about the schedule for the week at the end of the show. But this week's gonna be telling. I'll be very honest.
Yeah. So with that being said, we're going straight into the games. Hopefully this puts some perspective on Julius Randle and that he's not the biggest problem. We actually have somebody that's ranked over him that we're gonna get into that we think is actually the problem of the team. But we're gonna get into him. We're gonna give you a hint. It's a him. It's a person.
I'm
not
sure they have a good idea of who it is,
Yes.
especially after today.
And I've been holding out on him. I've been holding out. Like, I've been trying to give him, like, as long as possible. But, like, now I think it's time for me to actually come out and actually address that he has actually been doing shit. But we're going to get to him. So, first things first, let's start with the first. So, give him the record, Stevie.
2-2. 1-2, we
2-2.
lost 2.
2-2.
Two ugly losses.
Nice. Okay. So, first game we have is the Wolves. Right?
120-107 the final. As I predicted, Julius Randle showed up. He loves to show up against his Kentucky alumni. I don't know what it is, but he needs to pretend that he's playing Kentucky players every game.
I mean, it's just something about it, man. He just loves it.
31 points, 8 boards, 3 assists. Yeah, 8 threes. The 5 turnovers wasn't cool, but I can look past that because he looked like the Randle from 2 years ago. I like seeing that Randle. That Randle was a nice Randle. Not that this Randle isn't bad, because I personally like Julius Randle myself, but he looked good on Monday.
He was very
looked good.
aggressive. I like when he sizes up into that triple threat stance, and he does like
Yeah.
the jab step into the dribble into the little jump shot, which is dope. Big shout out to Jericho Sims for his first start of the game, or his first start of the year, I think it was. Right off the bat, his first play of the game was a block right off the jump ball. He got the jump ball, then they tipped the jump ball and I went out of bounds. Then they re-jumped it, and then they hit it to a Wolves player, and he had like a wide open layup, and Sims just came out of nowhere and fucking swatted that shit away, like a real
He's good for that.
savage. So, what a great way to actually set the tone for the game by the neophyte in terms of Clyde Frazier.
Dude, we actually played good defense on Anthony Edwards. I'm actually surprised, bro. Like, we held him down, and then, you know what? I mean, let me stop. I'm jumping ahead. We played good defense on Anthony Edwards. That's the point.
Let's stay in the present. Stay in Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. It's just things got bad, bro.
Things got bad, but let's enjoy the good, right? So,
Yeah.
one thing that went good this game was definitely the ball movement. The ball movement was very Vaseline-like paced, hot potato, as you would say. Everyone was making the right
really.
pass. Everyone was making the right read, the right shots. Honestly, this is what happens when the Knicks are supposed to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. And it's actually ironic that it was against the Wolves, because everyone looks down on the Wolves, but they're actually one of the best teams, not best teams, but they're one of the good teams in the West. They're not trash.
They have a good squad, though. They got Gobert, they got Towns, Anthony Edwards is the truth, despite the fact we played good defense against them, like I said. They got some talent there. D'Lo Russell's there. I always like D'Lo. So they're not a trash team. You know, I think we beat a quality team, in my opinion. I mean, they were a playoff team last year.
Our perimeter defense was good. We definitely tried. For once, yeah. We definitely probably could have done better, but it was enough to actually hold them to actually get the W. Another thing, what happened?
Held to 26% from 3.
Who them?
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go.
We did good. We did real good.
Just for the record, the Wolves are the worst 3-point shooting team in the league. So just put that into context, I guess. I guess that plays a role into it, if that's how you want to think about it. But I'll just give all the credit to the Knicks.
That won't stay like that for long.
I will give all the credit to the Knicks. I don't care.
That won't stay like that for long, though. They're not going to stay the worst 3-point shooting team.
No, yeah, not with D'Lo.
That would shock me. That would shock me if they stood down there.
But they do have a lot of high volume shooter guys like D'Lo and Anthony Edwards. They strike me as guys that will just keep shooting, like John Starks. Like they'll just keep shooting.
Towns fires away at times.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We actually won that game because of Towns. Towns wasn't exploiting the fact that we didn't really have anybody to really stop him.
He actually had a good game against us, bro.
He could have had a better one.
Was we held Anthony Edwards down. I'm telling you.
He could have had a much better
bro,
game,
he was
though.
9 to 12.
Who?
Towns had a good game.
Did he really?
Yeah, he was 9 to 12, 6 to 6 from the free throw line. Shit. I don't see why he was I mean, he's a -9, but I'm looking at his numbers and I'm like, really?
He's negative.
Probably-
Probably. I think when you lose, you're automatically negative.
Nah, not necessarily. Maybe he didn't play a good defensive game. Then again, he had 2 steals in the block. So I gotta figure out how they measure. I gotta figure out the formula for plus minus. That shit is complicated. I'm looking at his numbers. He had good shooting numbers.
It's probably
One,
other
two
stuff. It's
blocks.
probably stuff you can't see on the stat sheet, like the hustle, maybe like stuff like that.
I would assume so, but I want to
Filling in the
Gotta
lanes.
figure that formula out.
Like a teammate grade. You ever played 2K before?
Uh-huh.
You know how they have like the teammate grade when you do a bad pass, you get points off for that.
I would assume that's it too. Because like I said, I'm looking at his numbers. His numbers was kind of crazy. And he only had 3 turnovers in the game. But whatever. We won.
That's what I like to hear. Honestly, one thing I want to highlight in that game is RJ was actually showing me a repertoire of I sorry, I had a little tongue twister. Repertoire of skills. He was actually showing me a lot of dribble moves and good spin moves, and he was getting to the basket. What did RJ finish with?
Damn. Went to the next game. Sorry.
Very good.
I was getting prepared for the next one. He had 22, 5 and 5, and 2 steals.
Very good game. And was it
7
efficient?
of 18. He didn't shoot too well. But 3 of 7 from 3.
Not too bad. Not too shabby. Definitely a better game than what he has been doing the whole season. I'll say that for sure. One thing I want to see from Sims that I want him to fix is that he needs to learn to stay on his feet. He's like a jumpy jelly bean out there. He just consistently he's just jumping. He's just so excited to be out there. I love it. I love the energy. Don't get me wrong. He just needs to learn how to harness it and control it and make the smart, because him in this game, it was him, Sims, and Brunson all in foul trouble. And that's bad because we have no Mitch. So if Sims and Hartenstein are, in foul
Pretty
trouble,
much our guys.
those are the other guys, So another thing, what did we win this game by?
122. Damn. 122, 107, 13.
13. We were up 24 at the half.
Yeah, they outscored us by 10 in the fourth. That's probably why that happened.
So if we didn't have that 24-point lead, it could have been a different game. But that's what I like about this game, though. We kept our foot on the gas and we kept everything consistent, and this is what happens. We get a W. So
I like to make shit dramatic.
Yeah. So okay. Speaking of dramatic, let's go over to fucking Brooklyn.
Oh, bro, we was there, bro.
Oh, we'll talk about dramatic. Nick Donovan was in the building.
112.85, Brooklyn.
Yeah, let me tell y'all something about the fucking Barclays Center. I hate the atmosphere. I'm going off right now, Stevie. I hate the atmosphere. I hate the color. The all black shit is fucking whack. Their soundtrack is whack. Like it, when they had the defense, the fucking, the sound effects when they're playing the music. I promise you, it felt like they grabbed a 12-year-old's phone and plugged it into the aux and was just playing every TikTok sound you can think of. Like, Brooklyn is so gentrified in terms of trends, it's disgusting. It makes me want to throw up, actually. I'm not going to lie to you.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I'm disgusted with the entire organization. They want to be New York so bad that every time they hit a 3, they put the 3 train symbol up, like with the trains and shit. Like, they want to be from New York so bad. No.
You're the other New York team.
No, they're from New Jersey. Let's not forget. All right.
You're still the New Jersey Nets, no matter what.
Let's not forget you are from Jersey, because they're like culture vultures, bro. Like everything like that's trending is in the Barclays Center. It's nothing original. It's just everything that's trending is there. I said my piece. Fuck the Brooklyn Nets. Go. You could explain the game, Steve. I didn't want to. Bro. Go ahead, Stevie. You take this one, man. I don't even want to.
Bro, I remember the defense sucked in that game, bro. Like, first of all. Second of all, there was a point in the fourth quarter where for like the first 6 minutes or 7 minutes, we only scored 2 points. Did KD have a triple-double? I think KD had a triple-double on us, if I'm not mistaken.
He probably did.
I think KD had a triple double on us. He damn sure did. He had 29 points, 12 rebounds, and 12 assists. Jesus Christ. And then there was Seth Curry, who had 23 points in 23 minutes. At one point had 14 points in 8 minutes. Like, what else can you say, bro? Like, and then there's the fact that we only shot 32% from the field, 27% from 3, and 65% from the free throw line.
It's outrageous.
Yeah, bro. Like, that was terrible.
That's outrageous, man. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone had a bad game.
Yeah.
Everybody.
This was Jalen Brunson's first bad game with the Knicks.
Cam Reddish did fucking atrocious. My boy went 0-0-1, 0-7-0-4.
Dude, Julius Randle had the most points, but he was a minus 29. That was from all them defensive lapses.
Defense. That's got to be defense. Has to
Yes.
be defense.
Oh, let me see his shooting. 66% from free throw, 46% from the field. So yeah, it definitely has to be defense. He had a decent shooting game. Has to be defense.
And this
was
goes back to the
horrible, man.
Randall conversation. With this terrible game, he was the only one out here trying to play and win. And I'm saying that with the chest because, we were there. Nobody seemed like they had the edge to win except him. He was in the paint. He was in getting fouled, hit. And we hate him. We hate the guy that wants to win.
I
Whatever,
mean,
man.
it's just weird, bro. That game just felt crazy, bro. And you know what's funny? That stadium's dangerous as hell. Because we had the nosebleed seats. I'll keep it real with y'all.
Shit was
That
like
shit
this.
didn't feel steep to you?
Shit's like fucking Mount Everest.
Yeah. That shit felt steep as
If you,
hell.
okay, I'm gonna say that if anybody's been to the Intrepid or has any seen Battleship stairs, how steep those fucking steps are, that's basically how it was to get to the top of the Barclays Center.
Yeah, dude. Like that shit was. I said it mad times. Like, yo, this don't feel safe.
Like if
Yo,
you
this don't
fall,
feel
if you
safe at
fall, you're
all.
going over.
You fall in like 4 or 5 rows.
That and you might actually find your way falling off the fucking thing. Like,
That shit's dangerous, bro. I can't even lie.
yo, bro, it's just not put together. The black look, the all black look is bro.
That shit look depressing.
It's kill yo. It's a fucking vibe killer, bro. It's
Bro,
fucking
and not for
terrible.
nothing, none of the Net fans seemed, except for maybe Uncle Hooley, but none of the Net fans seemed happy that they were winning.
It wasn't exciting at all anywhere. It was depressing all over the place.
Again, the only happy Knicks fan was our uncle. Hooley was laughing.
Yeah, he actually forced us to stay because he was our ride home.
Yeah, he's like, nah, you gotta watch this.
That's OD. he's foul for that. I love you, Hooley, but god damn it.
He made us sit through that.
But yeah, we were down pretty much 30 at one point, and honestly, this game there's not really much to talk about in terms of stats because none of it matters because it just didn't look like they wanted to play or win.
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
Out of all the games that you would think they would have the most edge to play, you would think it would be against their rival Brooklyn. You would think they would have this. This is the if they would have lost every game except this one, I would have been happy. Honestly, I would have been completely happy. But no, do we play them in the Garden? I'm sure
Of course we do. We get them in the Garden. We gotta
Sure
get a
we
crack
do.
at them.
So we'll
Watch out.
We get to run that back. So hopefully,
I might want to go to that one.
Good luck getting tickets.
I might want to go to that one.
If you can find tickets, let me know because I'll buy them. But I'm sure she's gonna run everybody bread.
If I find good tickets, I'll definitely let you know, bro. I might want to go back to that one. That's gonna be a revenge game for me. I can't.
Alright.
But that was the first blowout I've ever been to. I've been to a lot of Knick games in my life, especially within the last 20 years of ineptitude. And this is the first time I ever experienced a blowout live.
It wasn't fun. It was not fun at all. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I almost fell asleep a couple of times actually. I was hoping that I would wake up and the game would be over, but nope. I woke up.
Oh yeah, and hot dogs are $8. One.
I think
No
it's like
fries,
that everywhere.
no drink, just a hot dog. $8.
But that
Philly
shit was whack.
cheesesteak, $17. I paid $17 for that Philly cheesesteak.
You paid $17.
Yeah,
You gave the opposition money.
I had to, bro. I was hungry. The
Was he
popcorn
good?
line was kind of long.
Was he good?
Yeah, I've had better. 10 days is better.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
crazy.
Brooklyn.
But
Oh
then
my
again, 10
God.
days hot sandwiches is bust
Listen,
down. Shout out
if
to
you're
10 days.
ever, if you, yo, shout out 10 days facts. If you ever go to the Barclays Center for a Brooklyn game, yo, bro,
Just get
you're
the
not gonna,
popcorn. Just get
you're
the
not
popcorn.
gonna have a good time.
Just
Come
get
to
the
the
popcorn. That's
garden.
it.
Come to the garden. Bring your family. Bring your girlfriend. Bring your boyfriend.
Yeah, if you
Bring your
bring your girl
fucking
to a Nets game, that's gonna bring the buzz down.
yo, bro.
Unless you get a
bro,
suite. I can't
let's-
lie. When we saw the suite did look kind of lit.
Yo, bro, let's talk about it. Yo, bro. Listen, New York. If you're going on a date,
Don't go to Brooklyn.
Stevie brought up a fucking excellent point. Everybody wants to talk about the unspoken Riz. Do you know what Riz is, Stevie? Okay, so in my generation, there's this thing called Riz. Okay,
Okay.
and basically what Riz is like your game, like how you are with women. Like, do you have game? Like, do you have game? Do you have Riz? You know, same
Okay,
definition.
copy. I'm here. I'm with you.
If you take your girl out and you be like, yo, babe, we going to a New York game, she's automatically gonna think it's the Knicks. I guarantee you. If you say we're going to a New York game, all right, because you don't say New York game for Brooklyn, because Brooklyn's in Brooklyn. You get what I'm saying? So we go to New York game, and if you pull up to the Barclays Center, she may just cheat on you that day.
I didn't think that's where you were gonna go with this.
She may just
Okay.
leave you right there in front of the Barclays Center.
Out goes the Riz.
Out goes the Riz. All right. There is nothing fun and exciting about the Barclays Center. Even the music.
Like
I'll
I
say-
said, the popcorn was good. That's it.
It was so fucking whack. It was the worst experience of my life. All right. I will never go back to the Barclays Center again.
I can't lie though, the suite look lit.
I think every suite looks lit.
That should look lit, but I'm not spending sweet money at the Barclays Center. That's
You know
just
what I mean,
me.
bro? Like,
that's just me.
That's the only way to. That's sad, bro. That's the only way to experience the true, like, whatever the Barclay has to offer. It's
to
the
get the
suite.
suite.
That is it. Dear God. Hey, you go to the garden, it's colorful. You got lights and shit.
It's an
It's lit.
extravaganza.
It's fucking lit. It's a party. You know what I mean? Win or loss.
Exactly.
And
why you
another
think
thing.
why you think some Knicks fans are happy? 'Cause every time you go to the garden, it's an
I just came
experience.
back. I just came back from the garden and we lost, and I'm the happiest nigga alive. Yo, listen. Do not go to the Barclays Center. Your girl will leave you. Don't do that. Let's not do that. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Move on to the
game.
Pistons. We ain't deserve that one.
Why? You don't think so?
We ain't deserve that.
We
win,
blew a
man.
17-point lead, but that's something light.
Yeah, no, it's not light. That's heavy. And they didn't have K Cunningham. Yo, that was the first thing I said. I was like, all right, K Cunningham not playing. This should be easy. No disrespect to Jaden Ivey, you know, them other guys, but K Cunningham drives the car of that team. You know, I've heard a lot of people say K Cunningham was mid. I was like, ooh, that's a bold statement. You know what I mean? I ain't say K Cunningham's the greatest point guard in the world, but that he got the chance to develop into something. But the fact
True.
that the point is the fact that we nearly blew a lead to a Cade Cunningham-less Detroit Pistons is concerning to me. Even though we did win, I'll take it. 121, 112.
I honestly like the offense that we were kind of running. It was a little bit different than the average 3-man weave on the top of the key. They actually had RJ come high post. Like, you know what Randall used to be? They kind of switched. They switched RJ and Randall, and they had Randall come up to the high post and Brunson just dump it off to him, and have RJ actually, operate right through there. Now, this is the game RJ had 30 points, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
So maybe that offense is what
35
RJ,
and 5 to be exact.
you know what I mean? So maybe, and Randall even took a good amount of shots. He didn't shoot well, but he still took a amount of shots. So let's say Randall hit
8 of 18 isn't bad. 44%. I would take a season of 44% from Julius Randle.
That's lit.
I would take that.
And
I
I
would
think
I want more. Don't get it twisted. 46 would be better, 47, but for the season, 44 is not bad.
And I think this game is a good staple to actually see that Randall and RJ can coexist.
You just got to figure out a way, bro.
The
It's not
point
that
of a
simple.
team the point of a team, there's no I in team, right? But a lot of you Kobe lovers are gonna say, but ME isn't that motherfucker because that's what Kobe said. But look who
Everybody's
Kobe
not
was.
Kobe.
You know what I mean? Look who Kobe was. He
Everybody's not
has the
Kobe,
right
bro.
to say that. All right. There's no I in team. Okay. You need guys like RJ and Randall because when Randall has a bad game, RJ is able to pick up the slack. Vice versa. That's how you win. You have guys because now let's say they have a game when they're together. Now let's say out of 0 for 7, right? Randall went 0 for 7 from 3. Let's say Randall had one of his average games. He went 4 of 7. Right? He went 4 of 7, and instead of 8 of 18, he went 10 of 18. That's a wicked game by both guys.
Yeah.
So they can coexist. It's possible because Randall shot 18 shots, 7 shots. Altogether, Randall took in that Detroit game, Randall took 23 shots and RJ took 25. So they took the same amount of shots that game. Because if you look at the games, they take about almost the same amount of shots. In the first game, Randall shot 28 shots, RJ shot 25. In the second game, Randall shot 23 shots, RJ shot 18. Third game, Randall shot 23, RJ shot 25. That's the game run right now.
No, actually, I'm looking at it.
And then the next game,
Barrett shot 17, Randall shot 18. So that's still the point. Pretty much the same.
yeah. You know what I mean? So it's not that RJ isn't getting the looks that it's not that he's not getting the ball, it's just that he's not consistent. That's what people need to realize. When RJ is not performing well, people tend to baby him and be like, "Oh, it's not his fault." No,
Yeah, I
it is
peeped that, bro. Not for nothing.
it is his
No,
fault. Like,
yeah. And look, I love RJ Barrett, bro, but he kind of make a lot of, I hate to say it, every now and again, I see him pull some Julius Randle-like mistakes out his ass, and nobody don't say nothing.
he be forced in a lot of layups, bro.
Yeah, and you know what? That's his Julius Randle trait. Misses a lot of layups. Julius Randle had the defensive lapses. RJ Barrett misses his layups.
Either he misses layups or he just doesn't take the right one.
Despite the fact he's shooting better from 2 than he is from 3 by a significant number. You know what I mean? That truth is still out there. So we're not going to totally crucify Barrett like that, you know?
It's
But let's be
crazy,
real
bro,
here.
because if you look at the two players between Randall and Barrett, why would you want I'm not saying, like, let's say if we was to make a trade today, why would you want to keep the player? Why would you want to get rid of the player who's doing better than the other?
It's not by much, but statistically speaking, as of now, that's the fact.
Why would you want to get rid of the person who's doing better than the other? Wouldn't that just make us worse? You know what I mean? But people
Now,
gotta
wait,
think.
don't get it twisted, y'all. He's not saying we should trade RJ before you jump to that conclusion.
I'm just saying, like,
He's
why would
comparing
you?
the two? This is what we're doing right now. We're doing comparisons. Just
Yes,
throw it
we're
out
just
there.
saying why would you want to go to the person who's doing the best, one of the best, if not the best, one of the best players on the team? Why would you want to get rid of him so eagerly? Why are you so eager to get rid of him?
People just don't like him, bro.
It's the thumbs down shit. I'm telling you, people are fucking butthurt. Grow up.
You know what I
Holy
mean? Like,
shit.
even though he had a not such a good game against the Pistons, he still number wise was decent. You know, again, as I said, bro, we didn't deserve this.
Cam Reddish was still doing bad. He had 17 minutes, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Our perimeter defense was bad because the Pistons that's the only way they were able to get back into the game with all those threes at the end.
You know who helped them get back in the game? Our old friend, Alec Burks. I miss that guy.
Mr. Dependable.
I used to like Burks, bro. Like, he was a good Nick. He dropped
That's
17 on us.
Mr. Dependable, man. And that was his first game back.
Yep. He's like, y'all miss me or what?
Nah.
I miss Burks. I like Burks, man. He brought a lot to the squad, man. Like, he had to be he had to be one of the sacrificial lambs, man, but he did good for us. Big shout out
Oh.
to Burks, man. You were one of my favorites.
Big shout out to Burks. Fuck you, Burks. You are now the opposition. You are now the opposition. Okay, look it. This is my biggest pet peeve with the team so far, and it actually hurt us in this game. Too many unnecessary fouls down the stretch. There were a lot of times where we were fouling them and putting them on the free throw line, giving them opportunities to come back. consistently. I'm like, oh my god,
Throws, bro.
huh?
41.
How many free throws?
41. That's OD, bro. To our 29. Mind you, well, actually, we shot better than they did. I'm shocked. I was about to say we didn't shoot
No,
well.
I'm saying it's the
Whoops.
free throws. That 41 free throws, that's 41 points. That's a lot of points.
They left 10 on the board, though. That's part of bro.
So I
this
mean they had
could've
what,
been
30,
disastrous.
31? They had 31?
31 to 41. Exactly. This could have been
31
disastrous.
points on free throws, bro. That's crazy.
This game could have been disastrous, Knicks fans. I'll take the win, as I said, bro. But
Because
we
we
ain't
won by
deserved this one.
how much?
The final score 121, 112. We won by 9. You should have killed these guys, bro.
We won by 9 and they missed 10.
Mind you, Jaden Ivey, we held him to 10. We held Jaden Ivey to 10 points, 4 of 11 shooting.
It was down the stretch that really killed us. Those unnecessary fouls.
Yeah.
Bro, we lost. We won by 9 and they missed 10 free throws. We would have lost by 1 point.
You know, I didn't look at it that way, but you're right.
We would have lost by 1
Crazy.
point.
That's crazy. Not cool. Not cool.
We're playing jail ball out there, man. What's going on? So
And we were in
okay,
the Garden.
huh?
And we were in the Garden, right? That
And
game.
yeah.
What's up,
yeah.
refs? Like y'all don't respect us? That was our home. You
You
gave
know
a
what it is?
41.
The refs too, man. Lately, they're making it really hard for us to get calls under the
They always do that.
basket.
I don't know what it is, but the NBA hates the Knicks.
Their excuse is that we're too strong. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Who? Who said
They're
that?
penal. No, because that was happening with Randall last year. Like, remember last year, Randall said that he wanted an explanation from one of the refs, and the refs was like, "Yo, you're just too strong."
What
And
the
we're
fuck
like, "Yo,
does that even mean?
that doesn't
Shaq
mean
was stronger than him, and I bet he never heard that.
you know what I mean? Like, you're literally penalizing him for being stronger than other people. That doesn't make any sense.
This shit is rigged, bro.
I
How you
can't
say
believe
some
I'm
shit like that?
being
You're too
penalized
strong,
for
bro.
I'm being penalized for outworking somebody. Imagine that.
You're too strong, bro.
That's OD.
That's stupid.
RJ, I can understand because RJ is wild. He likes to like today. Let's move to the OKC game, right?
Oh
So-
my god, bro. 145, bro. They dropped 145 on us, bro.
Wait. Let's just start
What
with
the fuck?
wait. You know, what?
145.
I promise this was your time.
135, bro.
I promise this was your time. So go ahead. You do what you say.
Yo,
Go ahead.
Oh my god, bro.
Let it go, Stevie.
This was so much worse than Brooklyn to me.
Why is that?
Bro, at the end of the third quarter, they were shooting 70% as a squad.
That's
And
OD.
from 3, like 60-something%. It's inexcusable, bro.
That's crazy.
70%. And they ended the game. Hold on, I'm sorry. My phone keeps going off. Yeah, I got the numbers right here. I apologize. And they ended the game at 62%. Bro, we shot 97 times. They shot 88. And they hit 55. That's insane, bro.
So
Never
they
seen this.
basically just said quantity. No, they basically said quality over quantity. That's
That's
basically
what
what
it
they
looks
just
like
said.
to me. And the funny thing is the Knicks didn't play bad, dude. We scored 135 points.
I think like 4 people had 24 points, right? Or
I'll
like
tell you
3.
right now, as far as the Knicks go.
Reddish, let's go.
Randall had
Cam Hive.
25. Reddish had 26. Randall had 25. Reddish had 26. Quickly had 24.
And where was RJ Barrett? Tell me, Stevie. Tell me now. Tell
I see
me.
what you do. I see what you did there, bro.
Tell
Is
me
that why
where
you drew me
RJ
into-
is.
You drew me into this one. You did that. on
Tell
purpose.
me.
4 points, 1 rebound in 19 minutes.
Jesus. Shooting
Like-
what? 0 for what from 3? Go ahead.
2 for 10 overall. 0 for 2. I'll give him that. He didn't force the issue. I'll give credit for that. However,
He didn't have an
however,
opportunity to.
I did. However, in his defense, another thing that got me tight about this game, they sat him and Brunson for
And
mad
Reddish.
long, bro.
And Reddish.
And Reddish, despite the fact Reddish put up numbers. This was his career high, correct?
Reddish
had two-
Reddish could have finished this game with 30, 35 points.
Yeah.
We did not see him for the entire first half of the fourth quarter. And Brunson didn't even finish the game. Evan Fournier did? With 0 points?
0 points, bro, in 19 minutes. I'm
Yeah, we take
speechless,
it.
bro.
Let's just take a moment of
Speechless, bro.
silence, bro. Let's just take a moment of silence.
That's what I just did, bro. This game left me speechless, bro. You do not, bro. This was straight junior varsity defense, bro. I've seen high school teams play better defense than this. Come on, man. At one point, 70%, bro. You're a pro basketball team, man. Come on, y'all.
That's not good, man. We had no ball movement. We had really nothing going on for us. We had no
Bro, you know what we
answer for
did?
Alexander.
You know what we did? The one-on-one ball shit again. When
We sure
panicked.
did. We sure fucking did. We sure did. Listen, one thing this game definitely showed us is that you know what's crazy. Before I even get to that, we had a 13-point lead at one point.
Yes, we did,
Yes,
bro.
Granted, it was in the beginning
My
of the
guy,
game.
in the first quarter, the Knicks scored the most points in their franchise's history. This is how we started the game.
And we
This
lost
is why
by
I'm mad
15.
too. Why did we start with the greatest start in history just to end it like that?
RJ, it's RJ's fault.
Oh man, I don't want to go there, but I see what you're doing, bro. I'm gonna say that again. I see what you're doing.
Listen,
You're
I'm
trying to
giving
light
the
social
same
media
treatment.
up, I
I'm
see.
giving. I'm glad you see what I'm doing though, because I'm not being arrogant. I'm being.
No, you're not. You're not. There's a reason for what you're doing. That's why I say I see what you're doing.
And I hope it's not going over people's heads either.
I think it is. Most people.
I think it is too, unfortunately. But anyway,
This was terrible, bro. I gotta shout out Giddy and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Those are, bro. If the Knicks could somehow swing a deal from one of those two, this is just me being hypothetical. You
it goes
throw
back
the
to the
bag
quickly
at
talks,
them.
bro.
You throw the bag for one of those two. That's how good they look today. You know what I mean? Those are two better young players than what we have. Let's just keep it funky.
I honestly, I think if we had Mitch today, I think this is a different game because they really killed us on the boards today. There was a lot of second chance opportunities, a lot of easy like tap ins. Like they weren't really boxing out like that.
Let me check that out.
They probably like statistically they probably weren't that far off from us, but from what it seemed like, because I was at the games and from what I seen,
so you say they out hustled us.
Yeah, it just seemed like they were just all over the ball more than we were.
And their ball movement was wild, bro. That's a good passing team.
Vaseline pace.
That's a good. They got good ball movement, bro. Can't even lie. OKC, they have nothing but prospects. They got some good prospects. They really got some good prospects. I'm a fan of Giddy. I like Giddy. That's a point guard, bro.
So real quick, let's talk about the ending of this game, right? Let's try to break this down because we're gonna get into somebody because remember I said we're gonna get into somebody who we actually do not like at the moment right now.
You kind of mentioned who it was. We won't say who we don't like, but you kind of gave a hint at who it was by talking about the rotation.
Yeah. So the rotation, fourth quarter starts. At this point, Cam Reddish is hot. Brunson is kind of doing his thing. He didn't really have did he have a good game this game?
Brunson, 17, a rebound, 7 assists, 3 steals, 5 of 9, minus 20. Shooting wise, he did.
The minus 20 was the defense.
It's the defense. It has to be.
I saw it. It was the defense. There was a lot of times guys were just shooting over him and just knocking things down over him. So that again, the height thing, we knew about this. So maybe in Tibbs' mind, he thought, I don't want that shortage out there. So let's put Fournier. But as bad as a game RJ is having, I would much rather have RJ in that game than Evan fucking Fournier.
I agree, bro. I agree. And like I said, bro, I don't want to say Evan Fournier is a bad player because he's really not. In reality, there's no bad players in the NBA. You got there, so you got to be nice. But that wasn't the move. Is the point?
And then he didn't put Reddish in until like 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Why? Why did he do that? That blew my like, bro. The dude was having a career game. Bro, you keep him in there until he mess up. He ain't mess up. At least to my knowledge,
it's not like he's tired. He's young.
How many turnovers Cam had? 1. And he messed up once. Bro,
Bro.
Stop
Cam
playing with
Reddish
me.
went 7 for 14 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. He went
Plus
20,
two.
25.
plus-
Oh,
he was a-
plus. Oh, there it is. The plus and the loss. He was the plus and the loss. Oh, shit.
That's some. Oh, you had some bad coaching today.
25 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists.
We had some bad coaching today, bro.
Wait, did Julius Randle and Cam Reddish have the same? They have the same stat line.
Nah, well, points. One had 20. One had actually no. One had 26. One had 25.
What,
They didn't
26,
have the same-
Randle?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Cam. Sorry.
Cam? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're pretty much done with the OKC game. It was set.
It was a
Stevie let
disaster, bro.
Stevie
That
let us have
shit-
it, man.
That shit. You see how the Brooklyn game got you tight? That got me tight, bro. Because we should have. That's a game we should have won, bro.
So
we're
this,
a better team, despite the fact they have 2 better prospects than we do. Overall, we're a better team than OKC, and we should have beat them.
yeah, I agree. I honestly, I actually had us losing this game.
Did you?
Yes, I actually had us losing this game. In
That's
term-
right. That's right. That's right.
Because of like what we said before, that they just have better young players than we do. So I took that into consideration, and I didn't think we were gonna lose like this, but I did think we were gonna lose. And it actually hurts more because a lot of guys were actually doing really good. I mean, Reddish was doing good, Randall was doing good. Lo and behold, who was not doing good, Stevie?
RJ.
All right, man. I'm glad we got that out the way. Let's let the cat out the bag, shall we? So this leads us into a segment. What segment, you may ask? Oh, you got it right. You sure did. Is it just me? Or should Thibodeau be on the hot seat?
This shit better be warm at least, bro. I
Nah.
can't even lie.
Nah, I'm past warm. I'm not gonna lie. That shit's boiling.
It's boiling.
Yeah, that shit's boiling water.
All right, look, man. I'll say this. I'm a Thibodeau fan. Always have been, always will be. He has his ties to the Knicks in the past because he was on the Jeff Van Gundy coaching staff. He helped the Boston Celtics win their championship when they had Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and those guys. So he has an impressive resume. He has a coach of the year or two. As a matter of fact, he has a coach of the year with us. You know what I mean?
And
The
thanks
guy's
who
not
to
a-
that?
so-
Thank who to
so-
that? Thank who to that?
Julius Randle. And Leon Rose. You know, but that's a whole different conversation. I say that to say this. As much as a fan, I will always be of Tom Thibodeau. We seem to have the same problems as far as his rotations go. And I said last year, if he doesn't change that, his job is going to be on the line. I honestly don't think we're there yet, especially after today's loss, despite the fact I think we should be. I don't think we're there yet. But when we get into this week, you're going to see why he may be there at the end of this week because of the brutal schedule we have coming up. Tom Thibodeau, in order for you to get off the hot seat, you got to at least have a 500 week this week, or your seat is going to not going to say you're going to get fired soon, because I don't think the Knicks will fire Thibodeau now. I think it would be a bad move to fire him now, because that would be pretty much giving up on the season. And I don't think the Knicks are that bad to give up on the season.
That's true.
Now,
Good point.
if we're close to the All-Star break and we're still here, then yeah, his seat may explode. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
On some
This is-
some jackass
Yes,
shit.
this is the week, bro. Because watch, when we talk about this coming schedule, y'all gonna see why this is the week. We're gonna find out a lot about Tom Thibodeau this week, as far as like the speculation goes.
Yeah. I don't like I said, I don't hate Tibbs. I root for him. I root for Tibbs. I like Tibbs. He's a very when I played basketball, I had a lot of coaches like him, like a lot of hard nosed, very disciplined, very hardworking coaches. You know, those are the coaches. Thibodeau is a coach that would want the best out of you, and he will work the best out of you. Sometimes a little too much, which is his downfall. He does tend to overwork players, which is, you know, his biggest quote unquote failure, I guess, is Derrick Rose. So, but then again, you can't control that shit, bro. That's not his fault. Yeah, I get it. They were up like 20. He still had him in the game. But you think Thibodeau had fucking injury on his mind? You know what I mean? But
We keep this guy in there, bro. maybe I'll ruin his life.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You know what I
You
mean?
think like, yo, that wasn't his intention, bro. It just happened. And, but yes, I get it. He did leave him in a little too long. He does tend to rely on older players like he did with Randall, but he has slowly started to change his ways. If you really look at the games, he has done things that are different. He gave us the Obi Toppin Randall lineup. He gave us the Cam Reddish. He gave Grimes minutes. He's doing a lot of different things. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, he can't play for these guys. So I think that's what it comes down to a little bit. Because I also think, like you said, and it actually showed in today's game, his situational awareness is still
Yeah,
lacking.
shaky, bro. At best, it's shaky.
Because
I won't say
anybody
it's terrible because he's had his moments this year, like you said. He's attempting to change. People can't say he's not at least trying, but the faults are still evident.
it's just outweighing the good stuff. So
Yes, exactly.
he, like you said, this week is gonna be his exam week. This is gonna be big for Tibbs because we're not expected to win. I think 90% of the games next week. So
Bro, I think we might be underdogs in all the games, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah. So if we're able to steal 2, that's
He
big.
saves himself. He
That's
really
big.
does.
That's a W week right there, if you ask me. But that leads us back to what we are. We're average. If we could stay average, I think Tibbs can keep his job. Because like I said, average isn't bad. Average just means we're in a, we're steady, which is good. You want to be steady because now you have something to build off. It would be different if we got Brunson and then we fell off and we're just like, we're back in the dump, which it's not. We're actually improving slowly but surely. It's still early. So, time will tell. I still think Evan Fournier is one of the biggest problems on the team. He doesn't really bring what the team needs. Like you say, he's not a bad player, but he's just not what we need. I feel like we could get somebody a little bit more consistent on the 3-point end and on the defensive end. Specifically the defensive end. That's where Fournier hurts us the most, is the defense. He's
Bro,
very slow.
I still want the Harrison Barnes deal, bro.
Ooh, that's another conversation. Chill.
I know. But since you said-
Content.
Bro, all the things you said, he can do that. But like you said, that's another conversation.
Yeah, it's another conversation. Okay, so do I think Tibbs I do think okay, I don't think it's boiling. I think the bubbles are starting to come. It's going into a boil. It's the
Yeah.
point where it's gonna boil. So it's getting hot. It's hot. It's like it's enough to like and get like, you know what I mean? Like it's going to sting if you touch it.
Yeah,
So,
bro. Like Fire Tibbs is trending on Twitter.
yeah, fire Tibbs, get rid of Randall. It sounds like the Knicks just want to lose the season.
You try to tank for Victor Wembanyama, the guy with the long name, Wembanyama. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Listen, I don't fucking know, bro.
You seen that guy play though? Off topic?
I actually have not been watching college football at all, to be honest.
No, he's
with
not.
you.
He's from France.
Oh, France? No, no.
He foreign. When you get a chance, watch highlights. I can't tell
Okay.
you how to spell his name, but it's Victor Wem something.
If you see a video, just send it to me. Send me. a
Yeah, I
link.
got you. I kid you
That's-
ball.
That's a fact.
You can ball.
Okay, to close out the show, we're gonna do the predictions, right?
Oh
So
boy, here we go.
I do not have the schedule in front of me. Do you have the schedule in front of you, sir?
I do, as a matter of fact.
Actually, I have the schedule up now. Okay,
Our
so
next
we have
game Tuesday against the surprising Utah Jazz, led by Laurie Markkinen.
oh my god, this is our
Laurie
bro.
Markkinen.
This is our fucking schedule. Oh my god.
Yeah, let's take it one game at a time, bro. See, this is why I told you this week gonna be interesting. You see what I'm talking about?
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Let's just go ahead.
The key to Utah's game, bro. That team is weird because they're just a well-coached team.
And
Utah
they got rid
Jazz
of
have always been a
everybody,
well-coached
which is
team.
they got rid of everybody and got better.
Yeah. It's how Utah Jazz are, bro. They're always I won't say they're a great organization, but they're good enough that they're always steady, no matter who
And
they
relevant.
have, bro. Matter of fact, bro, when they lost Karl Malone and John Stockton, their two greatest players, they took a step back for maybe a year or two and were a playoff team again. So this isn't surprising to me as far as Utah goes, but they're a well-coached team, bro. And the Knicks seem to have a hard time against well-coached teams and winning teams. We can't seem to beat the winning teams, but Utah's different.
Okay, so next up we got
I think we could beat them.
no, I got that one. Actually, you know what?
I got that as a W.
Yeah, I got that as
believe
a
it or not.
W. Because judging by the other teams,
If
so
any, yeah, exactly. Judging by the rest of the week, if any game has a great chance of being a W, it's this one.
the Jazz.
And it would be a statement W as well. Because again, the Jazz traded everybody, like you said, still got better. That's just who they are as an organization. They're gonna always be, relevant. I mean, I say relevant, but yeah, I'll say that. Relevant. They're always gonna be in the mix. That's just how they are. But I
Yo,
can
bro,
see us
I'm
beating them.
getting a little nosy right now. And honestly, I think after this week, it's fucking pain, bro.
What?
It is pain on earth. I think this is the last week where we actually had time to win. Because, bro,
1 week at a time, bro.
bro, this is ridiculous, bro. This schedule is wicked, bro.
All right,
All right,
so I
let's
got
go. Let's go to the
You got
next
the
one.
Jazz as a W or L? I got them as
I
a
got the
W.
Jazz as a W. Jazz is a W.
All right, so Wednesday we got the Denver Nuggets.
Big fat L. Fat one.
Yeah, we don't seem to play well against them.
Not Nurkic.
Jokic.
Jokic is gonna have 45 and like 15 rebounds. So
Think so? Really?
yeah. We got Hartenstein has no chance. I'm sorry, Hartenstein. If
I don't know about
Hartenstein fucking,
I don't know about the 45, but he definitely will have a good game.
Yeah, I was
know that.
exaggerating with that one, but he's gonna have an all-star game. Not really. I'm not gonna go into detail with that because that's just the order. Because Murray is back too. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it.
How's he doing? Let me go check that. How's Murray doing? I
I don't
forgot he
know.
was back. Jamal Murray. He's averaging. Oh, I thought it was 28 points. That's 28 minutes. I was about to say, Jesus Christ, he's making an ill comeback. But nah, so far he's averaging 15, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, shooting 43%. Up. He's gonna come out against the Knicks and go off. That's my prediction for this game.
That's his
Jamal Murray's
all-time.
gonna go off.
He's gonna have an all-time high.
Not an all-time high, but this is gonna be his comeback game.
Uh,
Like Jamal Murray's officially back. It's gonna be that moment.
Oh no. I mean, yo, we tend to have that stigma on us, man. Like Gilgeous-Alexander went off for 37 points. There's always that one guy that goes off against the Knicks, whether it be the Maxey, the Alexander, D Wade. Like, hi, bro.
This game is gonna be Murray. That's my prediction for this game, and I got us losing this game too.
I got mine as Jokic. I think Jokic is gonna dominate.
And then Friday, wait, is it Friday?
Yes.
Yes, Friday. We got one of my all-time favorite players, Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
Is Steph Curry still hurt, or will he be playing?
Is Steph Curry hurt or will he be playing? Nope, he's playing.
Okay.
At least, well, now you never know what's gonna happen during the week, but as of
Yes.
now, he's playing.
Nor do we wish injury on anybody.
Yeah, exactly. I personally like seeing Curry play. He's an exciting guy to watch.
He did break his record
But
surprisingly.
surprisingly, I have this game 50-50.
Nah, he broke his record against us, and I think he's gonna do it again. He's gonna
I
break
have
his
this game
record twice.
50-50, bro. I have this game 50-50 because we show up against the Warriors. Remember, last year, we didn't play too bad against them. Matter of fact, I think we beat them one game, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't recall.
Let's go back to the memory banks. I got to go
I
back to
don't recall.
last year.
But for those of you that don't know, Curry did break his all-time shooting record against the
did.
Knicks. And
He
who
did.
did he do it on? Mr. Alec Burks. Alec Burks will forever be indoctrinated in history as the guy that got jump shotted on
By Curry.
by
to get the record.
Curry. For the record.
I'm checking to see our last game against the Warriors. It's gonna
Honestly,
be-
yeah, I think that's a winnable game too, because I'm starting to really put the pieces together. Because then you would have Jordan Poole versus RJ or Reddish. That might be the wink link for us, judging by the way RJ's been performing. So I don't know if RJ's gonna come out. So depending on RJ comes out that game, I feel like we do have a good chance if he comes out on the right side of the bed.
Last time we played the Warriors, we beat them 116-114.
Ooh, 2 points. What the fuck?
I'll take it. This is a win. And Curry played. He dropped 35 on us. So
Nice.
did Clay. Clay dropped 17. Because Kuminga dropped 17. Wiggins dropped 15. I don't know, bro.
Who's our leading scorer?
In
Randall.
that game, I see what
Who's
you're trying to do there. I
Who's their leading
see
scorer of that
you.
game?
I see you, bro. I see what you trying to do there. Take a guess.
Julius Randle.
Yup. Yo, bro, that's funny.
I don't get
So,
it, bro.
Point
I really don't get it.
this game is 50-50 to me. I have it more so than not the Warriors winning because they're the champs. But I can see us upsetting them, bro. We actually have a point guard now. So the possibility is there. Like I said, more
It's a pretty
so than
good
not,
matchup.
I'm favoring the Warriors.
It's a pretty good matchup. What do you really
But-
look at it?
The potential's there for us to pull this one out our ass, bro. I'm not going to sleep on that. So I'm 50-50 on this one. Matter of
'Cause
fact,
you got-
I'm going to say 40-60 because I'm going to say 60% the Warriors. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because they're the champs. But the Knicks could pull this one off.
My matchup to watch for that game would have to be Draymond Green versus Julius Randle.
Yup. I can't lie. Draymond seems to give him problems. Well, not last time they played, but yeah, he seems to. Wait, let me see. Did Draymond Green play? Actually, no, he didn't. So this game might be a little different. That's going to be the matchup, like you said.
It's
Let's
gonna
see how
be a
that
good
goes.
test. It's gonna be a good test for him.
And our bench versus their bench, in my opinion. So
Yes,
not
yes,
even their
yes.
bench. I'll say Quickly versus Poole. That'll be my matchup for this game.
That's a tough one. That's a very
What-
tough one.
Whoever goes off,
I don't know.
you know what I mean?
It's
That
likely
might
Poole.
determine the
Okay,
game right there.
statistically,
Just saying.
Statistically, I think it's more likely for Poole to go off, but we'll see.
Bro, IQ shows up, man. Don't sleep, bro. The Knicks show up for shit like this, man. Especially at these moments where everybody's counting us out. I choose not to count us out, bro. That's just me. You sleeping?
I'm
That's
sorry.
how
I
you
was
feeling
sleeping.
right now?
I'm sorry. I was sleeping.
I
was taking-
choose not to count us out, bro.
I was
That's
taking a little
just
nap
me.
there. Okay, moving on. For the last game of the week, we have the Phoenix Suns.
I think that's another winnable one.
I think that's another winnable one indeed, determining how Devin Booker wakes up that day.
Yeah, exactly. He's the key to that game.
Yeah, no
Nothing wrong
disrespect
with
to Chris
that.
Paul, but
Chris Paul's hurt. He's game time decision, according to what I'm seeing right here.
he probably
Let's
won't
see-
play because
let's see
it's
how the
Knicks.
week goes. Let's see how the week goes.
He
So
probably
no
won't play
Chris
because
Paul,
of
we might have a
us.
chance to win. But then again, we lost to them without Chris Paul last year. Somebody hit a buzzer beater on us, remember?
Oh, word! I do remember that.
I'll never forget that, bro. That hurt. You were
Oh,
supposed to win that
shit.
game.
But chill, that's a good sign for us in a way because that means we're coming in with more than than what we had last year. Which is
Again,
point guard.
Point guard. That's a big
And if
difference.
that's what it took us to beat us then, so that's a good sign, I guess, in a way. It hurt, yeah, it did hurt, sure did.
So Warriors, I was 40-60. This one, I'm 50-50.
Yeah, the Suns is more 50-50 than the Warriors, for sure.
I'll say that's 50-50 to me.
So honestly, you jacking
we have a
3-1?
shot this.
Jacking
Tibbs has
3-1?
a shot, bro. Tibbs, you have a shot this week to shut the fan base up, including us. We put you on your seats boiling, we said.
Yeah, we put you on the
shut
spot.
us up. We turned the oven down.
Yeah, we put you on the spot, Tibbs. That's it. Spotlight's on you, bro.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it because, like I said, I'm a huge fan, Tibbs, but this is your week. Now
And real quick, just to figure out why, because we're gonna end it here, but I'm gonna just give y'all extra 3 teams after this week.
Oh shit! Wait a minute, I got to see this.
We got the Thunder,
We could beat. I think we got to get them this time around.
the Trailblazers,
We could beat them,
the Grizzlies,
bro.
then the Pistons, then the Bucks.
Bro,
and
we
then
have
the
a shot
Mavericks.
here, bro.
Oh, the
We have a
Mavericks!
shot here to turn shit around. Hearing that schedule, because bro, we got 2 revenge games. Think about it. You think we're not going to show up this time against OKC and Memphis, especially considering you and I think we got robbed against Memphis,
Yes,
bro? The
it's gonna be a nice
have
turnaround.
Knicks fans, we have a shot to turn this around. We really do.
You already know, Knicks Anonymous family. You already know how we do, man. Thank you guys for sharing your morning, evening, or afternoon with us. We love you guys. Merch coming soon.
I can't wait, bro. I want to see how those pins look, man. Like I saw them when you check your DM.
I'm gonna check
We
my
done.
DMs after this show for sure.
Done. They
For
look.
sure,
I
for
saw
sure.
them, bro. Like I had to give my boy love, bro. I was like, wow, bro, you came through in the clutch. These is fire.
I'm gonna see. I'm excited. 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 What else? Stay tuned for Past, Present, Future. Shout out to VSN Network. That drops every Saturday.
Yep.
Right?
I don't think we dropped one this week.
No,
though.
we didn't do one this week for
So
I
we got-
guess reasons.
I guess we'll do one next week to make up for that. We usually
Yes.
do.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Mainly Twitter. We do push Twitter out more because that is where we're frequently talking. Instagram is more just general based news like updates, trade rumors, and stuff like
Final
that.
score, player of the game,
Indeed,
things like that. Breaking
indeed.
news.
I'm LJ.
Stevie in the building,
We're Knicks Anonymous. We are the people's voice.
and we had nothing without the people.
We love you guys, and we will see you guys next week.